Hi all, how are you? Here we are present again with a new video here. And right here, I am here with Shakil. And Shakil will explain what further things we have done right now.
Hello everyone, I'm having Shaukat along with me.
Yeah.
And sorry to say that again that we are not having our third member, that is Nisa Parin, because she got up into some work. So the main motive of this video is just demonstrating the use of our MVP version of our app. So thank you for all the 10 testers over there. So we have successfully launched our testing version. So now we'll be demonstrating the use of Weez so that you can use it in a daily life and you can save your time, very particularly you improve your productivity at all. So you can see I'm having Weez in front of me. Let me open this with a good animation.
Yeah. It's a pretty good animation.
So you can see that all the things are loading, components are loading. Great one.
So it's gonna take a few seconds to load all the components, okay guys?
Yeah, guys. Please compromise a bit with
Yeah,
that.
you can compromise a bit for this.
You can see the first component is the search bar, which is like the magic one. Will come at the last to this. You can see the second one is my tasks. So in this, it is designed very efficiently and very simple. So we have kept it very simple. So for example, let me add a task for you. So let me see, exercise for like 30 minutes. Let me add this. So it got added very successfully.
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
you
satisfied with the 30 minutes, so let me modify this.
for one
So
hour.
let's no, not 1 hour. Let's go for 50 minutes.
Yeah, 50 minutes is sure, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, it's done. So now the first task is complete the project FQI proposal. Oh my gosh. So let me complete this. So it got
So the
completed.
basic thing, how you can complete your tasks, okay? So it's not a rocket science. You just have to
Double
click,
tap.
yeah, double tap on the project which is
Double
present
tap
in
on the
yeah.
task simply, and you can mark it as completed. And let me delete the first one. It's not that efficient, so it got deleted. Great one. Now the second thing we are having is very interesting things. So if you want to use these very efficiently, you need to come to this component. The heading you can see document processing status, and we are having two options over here: scan files and process files. So now Shaukat will explain what's the use of this.
So the document processing status of this app, it's look very minimal, okay, and it's very efficient right
Yeah.
now. So plus of what it provides you and what is the motive of this? The motive of this is basically you have to click on your scan files or you can say process files right now. On click on process files, it will read all the files that are in your
Yeah.
app right now. It will generate the metadata and it will store on the app.
Yeah,
Okay.
so scan file is basically it will scan for all of the documents inside your phone. Process file is this is the magic step of app. So if you want to use these very efficiently, you need to process your files. So what it will do, it will process all of your documents and it will generate metadata for all of that, so that you can work with your file very efficiently and save a longer time.
So here to notify you that if you are downloading this app for the first time, you have to process your files in the first place, and
Yeah.
then only you can then scan your files.
Yeah.
Okay. So after processing, here you can see I got the status that all 382 files are processed right now. So here, if you have any issues, right, how many MBs my files are, means what is the total percentage my files are large and how many of them small, okay. So these are the things here. 14 files are large plus 20 plus MB, okay. And we can see how many files are large and how many have just you can say ki process in the first place and how many are not, okay. So here these files are not processed, you can say these files are processed but
Yeah.
are not uploaded over the app.
Because in the starting phase we don't support longer files
Yeah.
extensions, sorry, not extensions size, because it hinders the performance of a app, because processing a large document is very impossible for the algorithm. So we have excluded those files from the metadata generations, and you can particularly see what are the files you are having whose size is a bit longer. Sorry for that.
So
And for example, if you want to view all your files which are very huge, so you can see these large files over here. So just go back because we don't have any work over here.
So successfully processed your files.
Yeah.
And plus of after clicking on scan, what is the process of scanning again, okay, how why we are scanning again, okay. So thing is, when you got a new file on your WhatsApp, on your Discord, or any other platform,
Yeah.
you came over Weez and you have to scan again because it will generate the metadata of the new files and it will store in the app.
Yeah. So there's no need of like processing, scanning again and again.
Yeah.
So our app will automatically detect what are the new files you've got, and it will ask you to process it right at the place. And if you process it, that's well and good. The whole workflow will work very efficiently.
Yeah. The next component is since files.
So this is for only for the information of yours. So it will just display how many files have generated metadata. So like 350 files are processed in this, because some of the files were large, and some because some of the documents can be handwritten, those can be excluded. So for that reasons, we are very sorry. But for the large purpose, for the business sake, you're well and very set to go with these things.
Yeah. So next component is your files. Why we have kept so minimal? Because we don't want you to get into hassle of just searching your files, going to the PDF sections and all this stuff. That's why we have provided four main components of your daily life.
Yeah.
First is PDF that you get every day in your life, in your classroom, from your groups. Okay. Second thing is docs and all this stuff. So let's open the PDF section right now. It will take some time to fetch your files, but it gonna not take so long. Okay, just it gonna take some seconds here. So after just clicking on the PDF section, here you can see that this is not a basic file layout as you see in the other file managers. Okay, you know that there's a PDF icon and all the stuff, and plus of the metadata is generated here, and you can see that. Okay,
Yeah.
here you can see Sayyid Shaukat, that's my resume, you can say. And under that, we have the basic size of the app, what size of the file means, what's the size. And second is summary of the file. Never ever a file manager show the summaries of the files that are existing in your file manager. So here we have overpowered that, and we just showed the summary of the files. Means it will explain what is inside the content of the
You
file.
like you can get to know what's inside of your files in just like 2 lines. Very simple.
Yeah, and it's happening with all the files. Okay, as you get new files, you get processed, and here the metadata is generated automatically. So here you don't need to be stressed about what file is what
Yeah.
about and what's inside the file.
Yeah. So the simple thing is you need not to summarize your files again and again separately. So you'll get a short summary below that only, so that you can get to know about your file. So for
So-
example, let us open that file, Shokat. Okay, so it was the hall ticket of Shokat, not the resume. So let us see what Weez told about that. So it said that Sayyid Shokat is having some examinations, and related to that, it's some document
Yeah, it's
which
saying
was very
yeah.
accurate.
So let's summarize this. The next feature is of our app is summarization. So
In-app summarizations.
yeah. So click on the three dots here that's provided on the right hand side corner of the file. You can say the share and summarize option. Okay. On share, if you click on share, you can share on every other platform which you have, like WhatsApp, Discord, and Gmail, and more of stuff. Okay. So let's cancel it for now and let's summarize it. So it will take some moment to generate the summary of the file. In that moment, you can just grab a copy and just read your emails in the meantime, I guess. So hereafter, it gave me you can say quite a long summary, because it will give you overall experience. You can say ki overall theory, what is this about and what is the total overall file is about. Okay, so here you can see that it perfectly generated the summary which is present in the file, and you can say it's totally accurate, not a single word is missed here and there, and it has explained every single bit of the file. Okay, and also show the reminder also. So here this is a summary section of the file.
Yeah.
So right now we are going back because this is done, and Shakil will take on from here.
Okay, so I'll explain you some of the cool features of this.
Yeah.
So you can also ask follow-up questions. So let us have like summarize this in a bit.
Yeah.
So let's see what it tells.
So you're just telling to summarize in the shorter form.
Okay, so this tell the document is about examination that belongs to Sayyid Shaukat, and he's having some examination. So it explained you in a lot simple way.
So as you use ChatGPT to summarize your things, like
Yeah.
any topic and all the stuff, you can do it in our app without switching to other platform.
So there's no need of switching between multiple things. You
Yeah.
can just summarize a file inside of our app only.
So that's
So let's go back. Okay, let's go back. So all the extensions, all the file extensions works the same. And now we have BZ.
So what Weez is, Shakil will explain in a broader manner.
So Weez is a very great thing. So it have not implemented right at the moment. So we have kept it very simple. So we just integrated the AI chat GPT inside of this. So for example, you can ask any of the questions you want. For example, let us give uh, to some
Yeah, let's write a program.
Python.
Yeah,
Yes.
Python program.
Let's see what it goes. So it gave me this, which is pretty good. So if you are looking some choose some, and it
Yeah.
gave me a whole program, and it also highlighted the keynotes of this. For example, num dictionary target and target manage now, which is very good things.
Yeah, this is a very good thing. You know that file manager doesn't support any file. You can say AI
Yeah.
chatbot in there right now. So here we have just killed the things, and we have presented you with some new, you can say, gravy you can eat with. Okay, so here the thing. So after that, we have next component is chat. Chat right
Chats.
now are not available. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we are too busy in building the product, and we want you to share this as quick as possible. So chats is not integrated in it right now. We are working on it
Yeah.
with our heart and with our soul. Okay. So
So
just keep it for the fun, and we will give you chats on the, you can say, on the launch, on the perfect launch. Okay.
So chats are a bit late,
Yeah.
but it will be integrated very soon. So stay updated with that. So last thing is the profile.
Profile
So
is,
profile is kept very minimal at this moment because it's a file manager app, and when will come with chats, surely and 100% sure I'll assure you that we'll be upgrading this profile section.
yeah.
So we have added the simple animations for the productivity and your email, and you can just go to privacy and policy and help and support if you need any help and support, or you want to know about terms and condition of ours. So you can just go, and at the last you can see a very good thing is that we have added some codes.
Yeah, that will help you to grow, and
Yeah.
you can just motivate you all the
Yeah.
time.
Let me explain about the magic one. So for example, if you don't know your file name or you just lost it, you need to use the main search functionality.
Yeah.
So
And to be honest, we have a great, massive, you can say, amount of keeping the file names in our head and just searching them by the original name.
yeah,
Here, you don't have to do that. You don't have to remember all these things. Okay.
you
Here
just need to
yeah,
define what was inside of your files, and you can retrieve your files in just like in a minute.
easily.
So let us see for Weezy AI agent
And how this search functionality works, you have to explain your file.
about
Okay.
Weez. Let's go for it.
So it's gonna take a while. In that meanwhile, in that time, you can grab your coffee and read some news and all stuff easily. And the best part is here, after you are getting the result, you will get to know how much time you have actually saved while searching the file.
So in the starting phase, it might not be very optimized,
Yeah.
but we guarantee you in that future we'll be having a lot better system working upon this. So due to the limitations of resources, we have to compromise with some of the circumstances, and irrespective of the resources, we have developed this for you. And in future also, after getting good resources, we'll assure you that it's gonna worth it.
So just gonna wait for a while right now. Okay.
Yeah.
In that meanwhile, you can do anything. And you can, in the meanwhile, just read the stuff, read the info that we have given under the search bar.
So there are some instructions about how
Instruction,
you
yeah.
should use it.
First off, the first manner is describe your files in a great way that you describe the prompt to a chat GPT. Okay, like you want to gain some knowledge about something, you will give like 60 to 30 words of prompt. And here we do the same, and easily you can retrieve the file. The best part is the prompt will work as your file name here.
Okay, we got the results. So the first result is the original file we want to fetch. So let me open this. So I revealed the future updates of Weez, which need to be kept very
Yeah,
confidential.
it
But
was
no
a
worries.
confidential. It was. That's why you have to explain a bit further about your things. Okay, else you will end up in some, you can say, a messy file. So here, the best part is we have
So
we have given the match
yeah,
functionality.
matching algorithms. So the search functionality will be not only limited to only single file, it will fetch top two files of yours. So for example, let me open the second file, which is also related to Weez, as I gave it to the search functionality. So it's gonna load, and as you can see, it's showing the PPT app. So hope you like this search functionality at all.
Here you are, this app is very open, and I will provide the link under the description. You can go by yourself, download it on your mobile, give it access of your files, and let's see the magic what's happening on your mobile. That's it.
Yeah, guys.
It's very simple, guys. It's like the app size is not like 100 to 200 MBs. It's just minimal to under 50 MBs. Okay, you can
So
easily.
it's about 16 MB.
Yeah,
If you
16
don't know.
MB. It will not consume the whole storage of your mobile. Okay, and you will have a perfect productivity feature and product app on your
And
mobile.
a special news is coming up, which is a very good thing.
We are keeping it for a surprise. Okay.
Yeah, very good surprise for you all.
Yeah, because we have seen many people are actually doing the great stuff, and we got the news today. We don't want to reveal it, so that's why we are making this video in a hurry, and I will update you on the app soon. Okay, so
Thank you guys for watching this video till end. Hope
yeah,
you guys liked it. If you want to use it, the link is under description.
make sure to subscribe to our channel, guys.
Yeah. So keep using it. Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Bye.
guys.